Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Air's Lair. I am your host, aspiring author Jonathan Taylor. For the second time in the history of this channel, I am once again under artificial light, because it's like 10 p.m. and I wanted to get some filming done today. I would have filmed earlier, but I needed to charge the battery on my camera, so I had to wait until now to get some filming done. Anyway, enough behind the scenes stuff. You're not here for that. You're here for the character profile character spotlight on Elisabeth Hale. Just like last time, I don't have a picture of what she is supposed to look like, but I will describe what she is supposed to look like, and then you can paint that picture in your own mind. Anyway, let's get to it. Elisabeth Jane Hale is 19 years old. She is a recent graduate of the King Arthur Military High School in Wolfort, Dutstan, and is currently an officer cadet at the International Military University in Trento, Savenstan. Dutstan and Savenstan are both former provinces of the now dissolved Northstan Empire that are currently independent nations. She grew up with a father who is currently a post office manager. Her mother died in a car crash when she was 4, and she is an only child, though she has a few cousins she is relatively close to. Her best friend is Martha Cinder, although their friendship didn't exactly start on the best of terms. When they first met at school, she thought Martha was just a braggadocious loudmouth and pretty much ignored her. That, however, changed one day when Elisabeth found her in the library, silently crying between bookshelves. She comforted her, asked her what was wrong, and then helped her overcome the problem that brought her to such sadness, to that state of sadness that made her want to cry silently away from everybody else. That's how their friendship started, basically. Over time, they found out that their strengths and views of the world were pretty compatible, so they wanted to stay close together. And they also found out that their fathers were childhood friends, so there was never much of a problem if either of them wanted to spend some time or even the night at each other's place. Her relationship with her father is complicated. On the one hand, she is grateful for the lessons he provided her, namely how to take care of herself and make sure she has all the comfort she needs. However, whenever she wanted to have a more serious conversation with him, he always seemed to be either avoidant, condescending, or patronizing. She much rather deferred to the parents of her best friend for conversations like that. She is mostly a quiet girl, reclusive, secretive, cautious, but also curious, very willing, very eager to learn about the world and understand what makes it work, what aspects influence what other aspects. So she would know how to best find her place in the world. When she wasn't as a child, when she wasn't researching stuff in the library, she was most often practicing certain skills and abilities, either somewhere on a vacant lot or in particular hiding spots. A lot of the times, a lot of the skills she needed to practice required a partner, and Martha was always very eager to help her. And she always admired about Martha the fact that she always understood what was expected of her, and what the ultimate goal of the exercise actually is. However, at times, however often enough, a certain sense of envy and self-doubt crept up because certain things did come up as so natural, so easy for her best friend, whereas she still had to piece it together in a much more difficult way. So she constantly wondered if she was gifted enough, or prolific enough, or skilled enough to be where she is. That being said, she does, while the self-doubt often comes to her, she does manage to overcome it well enough that she actually graduates as the best of her class and is attending one of, if not the best military universities in the world. How she manages to fare in university, well, that'll be up to you to find out. I hope you enjoy discovering how her story develops. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about her as of right now. Next time I will be doing character spotlight on the only one of my main quartet who doesn't have to cross a border to attend her university. It will be the turn of Julia Abareto. I am Jonathan Taylor, and this has been The Heirs Lair.